Now we'll establish a quorum.
Joe?
Here.
Paul?
Here.
Kim's here. Sabrina?
Here.
Brenda?
Here.
Eileen? Here. Absent is Vicky Mullen.
Okay, so I just wanted to let everybody know, we had just, in case you saw us up there in the glass room, we had a private board meeting to discuss personnel issues that have come up. So, and just letting you know for transparency purposes. Now, the next subject is approval of the Board of Director minutes. We have two Board of Director minutes. First one is March 24th, 2026.
I'll make a motion to approve the Board of Directors meeting minutes from March 24th of 2026. I think that was a special.
I'll second it.
That was the 24th, okay.
No, 24th is the board meeting.
Okay.
27.
Who seconded?
I did.
Thank you. Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
I'm a yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Yes.
Brenda? And Eileen? All in favor, motion carries.
The 27th was that was a special assessment.
Yep.
Okay, so, and the second set is for March 27th, 2026. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I second it.
Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
I think so. Kim? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Yes.
Brenda? Eileen?
Yes.
All in favor, motion carries.
Okay, now we're moving on to the committee.
No,
No, the
treasurer's
treasurer's report.
Okay, for March 2026,
Here.
Now it's on. Our operating income was $297,349. Our operating expenses were $280,728. So that's about an $18,000 difference. We have more income than expenses. Our operating cash available is $450,391. Our insurance escrow at this point is $1,158,448. Looking down at our income for the year-to-date versus our expenses for year-to-date, we are at a profit of $93,953. And our budget for this point is $1 million. The total expenses are $1,160,000. We are at $1,085,000. Our South State reserves are at $354,024, and our Morgan Stanley cash and CDs is at $517,596. Our total reserves is $871,620. Looking at our expenses for the first 3 months of the year, one area of concern would be our building maintenance expenses have gone way up, but that's understandable in the market we're in. If you look at our fuel costs, our propane costs, our water expenses have all gone up quite a bit in the first 3 months. A lot of it's because there's so many people here. But we're doing fine overall for the year. Any questions? Look at it. Oh, thank you.
Could you say how many delinquencies there are?
No, but I can look that up. I'll look it up and tell you.
I know.
Go
I
ahead.
have to look at it this morning. We actually have 7 delinquencies over $1,000.
And we're working on, the attorney is working on some of our 2 foreclosures for us.
So we're down to 5.
Any questions? Okay, now we're moving on to committee reports, Rules Committee.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. Yay. Okay. So the Rules Committee met last, I don't even know when, a couple weeks ago. And we all voted and we approved these changes to the rules book. We discussed it in the board workshop. So I've updated the book It has draft across it until the board approves it. Everything in red is what we have changed. On the back, on the last page of the rules book, it always shows exactly the sections that were changed so that people know. I'm not going to leave it in red. So laundry rooms, been a big discussion all year long. Big discussion. We've met numerous times to discuss it. We actually had a rules meeting that was only to discuss laundry rooms. So it's not that we didn't talk about this. So I want that to be clear. I really wish people, when you feel strongly about something, please come to the meeting where we discuss what we're talking about, okay? Because when you send a letter in after the Rules Committee has already voted, it's too late. And I'm sorry, but we've been talking about this since January. So please, if you want to be heard, you have to come and talk in a meeting. Come here, come to a workshop, but don't wait till the last minute because things are already done. So in general, the laundry room is for the use of the 5 occupants on that floor. No personal items, clothing, furniture, etc., are allowed to be stored in the laundry room. No bicycles are allowed to be stored in any laundry room. No curtains may be placed to hide the hot water heater. That was because we had a serious issue where we had a leak, it got into someone's apartment, and it cost the association a lot of money to fix it. Items allowed to be stored in a laundry room. Building Christmas decorations on the 2nd floor in that cubby. Broom, mop, cabinet, shelf for laundry products, table for folding chairs, golf club storage, 2nd floor only. I had added that you could have a rack in there for hanging clothes. I'll get that added. Golf clubs and carts that are actively being used can be stored in the 2nd floor laundry room. This is not a storage location to just dump a set of clubs that no one uses, that have been there for years and years and years. Golf clubs, carts being stored must have clear identification with your name and your unit. Golf club carts are to be moved to occupants' units when not in residence. You go home for the summer, your golf clubs go in your unit. And actively means, actively. Space is limited, therefore, if clubs are not being used on a regular basis, please store in your unit. Find a place for them, don't store them in the laundry room. And there's a note. Any and all items stored in the laundry rooms are to be 3 feet from the electrical panel. That means out in front of it, and side to, there's not a lot of room side to side. No item may be placed in front of the hot water heater. Items must not interfere with access to the ladder to the roof on the 2nd floor. And management is not responsible for lost or damaged items left in the laundry room. You leave your golf clubs in there, someone wants your sand wedge, they take it out of there, I'm sorry, don't come to the office and complain to me,
Yeah.
okay? So that's all. Do you want to do this section by section, or how do you want to do
Somebody
this?
wants to speak first.
I
Yeah.
want to speak on laundry room, may I?
Yes, come on up. Yep. Well, you want to wait till we vote? I'll go through the whole book and then we can.
All right.
First of all, Lorraine Danielle, 44F. First of all, I apologize. I was not here for the workshop meeting for the laundry room, and I'm really late, but I have to voice my opinion.
That's fine.
It's important. Okay, golf, and it's about the golf clubs being in the laundry room. Okay, my neighbor and I, we redid our laundry room. We have a tile floor, we have a beautiful cabinet in there, we have paintings on the wall, and when I go do laundry, I don't mind going in the laundry room. The thing is, I'm the one that cleans it. I wash that floor 3, 4, maybe 5 times a year, depending how it gets dirty. And now, if the golf clubs are going to be stored in there, I'm going to have to move someone else's golf clubs out to the landing so I can wash that floor and keep that laundry room clean. I don't know if I'm the only one, I know I'm not the only one, that wants a nice clean laundry room. I don't mind going in there and doing my laundry. We do have other choices to store clubs in your trunk. And at one time, there was discussion for a unit container in front of your car to
Right.
stop. I don't know what happened to that.
The planning committee is looking at that.
But to me, those are the choices that should be made. I think if someone is cleaning the laundry room and making it look nice for the other 4 people in the building, we should have been considered, and I'm terrible sorry that I wasn't at the
No,
meeting.
you're fine, Lorraine. You're fine.
That's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
Just a word on that. The planning committee is looking into options for storage, like possibly a shed out by the wall back there. The boxes in front of cars, it doesn't dimensionally work out. A lot of spaces just don't have the room for them. So we're working on it, though. It's a work in progress.
Thank you. I know you are.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, anyone else want to come up and talk about laundry rooms? Okay,
I got something I'd like to ask.
okay.
I don't golf and I live on the first floor. But my question is, if you can carry those clubs upstairs, past your unit, and dump them into the laundry room, why can't they just go in your unit, just like the ones downstairs?
It's a valid point.
Also, it's specialty for golf clubs only. You have people with walkers and wheelchairs. I know that they tend to leave them, but it's specialty to the golfers. I know we're a golf community. I'm all for whatever the golf needs. I just have that one question because we've seen a few complaints. That's all. Thank you.
Go ahead, Eileen.
Oh, I'm going to make one comment. So it was before November when we had changed it to no golf clubs. It had always said in it that golf clubs were allowed to be stored in the second floor laundry rooms, but hardly nobody puts them in the second floor laundry room. If I lived on a second floor, and I don't, I would not carry my golf clubs upstairs. I'd probably be leaving them in my car because they're too heavy. I don't want to drag them up and down. And I think there's just a few people that like to do it, and those are the ones that, because it was in the rules from way before, and like, I remember one specific resident saying that they would have never bought their unit up there if they couldn't have put their golf clubs there, I think it was.
Yeah.
So, and they feel like they were getting punished, because we were having issues with a particular resident dumping everything into the laundry room. So they felt that because, this is how this all came up. So they felt like because of this one particular bad actor, now everybody was getting punished. So that's kind of why this issue why it got added back in.
And I'll tell you, at the rules meetings, the people that wanted it outnumbered the people that didn't want it. So that's
They made their voices
They made
heard.
their voices heard.
A procedural question. The board is voting on the new rule change for the laundry room.
Yeah.
The
Well,
whole, the whole book.
we're going to vote on the whole book.
Okay, if
We can table it.
If it passes, this is going to be the new rule.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't pass, we're just going back to the old rule, correct?
But we need all these new
Right.
rules that we
So what we
talk
can,
about.
what we can do, Paul, is you can approve the book and table the laundry room aspect of it. Okay, so we can approve, because there's other things that change in this book, not many. You know, the height of the vehicles, some other things. But what we could do is we can approve this book, get it out to the residents, and say that we're going to leave the laundry room the way it was, which
In
in the
November.
November 10th booklet, it said specifically no golf clubs. Okay? Joan?
I don't think,
You don't think what?
Either way, though,
it doesn't.
either
It
way,
doesn't say
those
you can
laundry
have
rooms
Yeah, it
need to
doesn't
be
address
kept
all.
clean. Some of them are beautiful.
Yes.
And we should put them on as an example.
I have the
But
November
a
one.
few of them are just disgraceful. You need to work with your neighbors and get them cleaned up, Please, it's a fire hazard to have a bunch of old junk laying around.
Joan Slattery, 27F. I put my golf clubs in the laundry room. My cart is on wheels. I can pull them up the stairs. I could not carry them up, but I can pull wheels up the steps and put them away. Okay, that's one thing. And my trunk is a small car. They wouldn't fit in my trunk. Okay, I'd have to put them in the back seat, damaging the car, and I couldn't lift it to put it in the trunk. That's one thing. My other point is for, I forgot Danielle's first name.
Lorraine.
Lorraine, sorry. Lorraine, if I were washing the floor and there were 3 other carts of golf clubs in there, their names are on it, the day you're going to do it, why wouldn't you tell those people to move it out themselves, out of the room that the floor is going to be washed? I don't know if 3 of them are up there or 2 or 6, I don't know. But you would not have to move everything. And I think it would work because we have the same thing. We have to move things around to wash our floor.
You would have to rely on them to do it. If not, then you.
Well, that's true too.
I just wanted to voice my opinion because.
No, it was just a thought. I'm not telling you that's what you should do. I'm just saying that if I were doing it and somebody's name is on it, I'd tell them to please pull it out. The floor is being washed. But anyway, the other point is
Yeah.
I cannot fit the golf clubs in my car. And they're on wheels. I can pull it up. I could not carry them up. So I think they should leave it right where it is. That was the law, and it works for me.
Thank you.
So this is what it said in the November 2025 book, what is on the screen. It said, no bicycles may be stored, a broom and a mop, a cabinet or shelf for storing laundry products, and a shelf or small table for folding laundry are permitted in the laundry room. Do not interfere with panel boxes, meters, or the water tank on the first floor or the ladder to the second floor. It did not specifically say no golf clubs, but it didn't say you could put golf clubs in there either. So we were trying to make it clearer.
And residents that leave, and this is in the new rule, they are supposed to put in anything they leave in the laundry room. When they leave for the season, they should go into their units.
Yep.
They should not be left in the laundry room.
Can I go? Nilsa Rios, 9F. First, I like the idea that it's actively playing golf, because that's the question. People are storing their golf carts and golf clubs, and they're not actively playing, which it's not just the one, it might be 2 or 3 of them. The second thing is, what are you going to do with the ones that are not tagged? Because there might be some in there left from previous owners that have not removed them from the laundry room, and nobody knows who they belong to. How you're going to enforce that?
The second time around, Sue.
Amen for that.
So I think the way this is going to play out for all storage in the laundry room, we have a couple of laundry rooms where people have a lot of stuff stored in there.
I know.
Okay? I think the way we decided to do this, right, Sabrina? Correct me
Yes.
if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Is we're going to go and we're going to put a note on this stuff and say you've got 1 day to get it out of here. I mean, Jamie finds that funny.
Or is it a letter?
No, I think what we do is
What if they don't go
no,
look
we
at their
take
laundry or
it, we
their
take
stuff?
it and send a letter, because some people don't read the mail and some people don't look at, but if you go into the laundry room, you're gonna see that your stuff's got a tag on it.
But you
If
don't
you
go
look
in
at
every
your
day.
stuff.
Okay, so give them a week. I'll give them a week.
That's what I did. The one I tagged today, I gave them till it had to get out of there by Monday morning.
Okay.
Perfect.
There you go. She tagged it today, the stuff's gotta be gone by
That's
Monday morning.
reasonable.
Okay?
Move it for them.
Or we will remove it for you, and we're not removing it to the clubhouse.
Going by the dumpster.
It's going in the garbage.
Well, I have a part 2 of that. Do you have an active list of who are actively golfing at this time or any
I
time?
have no idea.
No? So how do you know if they're actively playing or not?
I guess if
We're not
during the
getting into that
season you see
minutia.
them going in and out, then
Okay.
you kind of know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we try to make these rules as comprehensive as possible, but every little bit of everything, we do rely on the residents. For instance, if there's golf clubs in there and you haven't seen them move in 6 months, call the office. If they don't have an identification and they're out of there. We'll post a notice on them for a week and then they're gone. But we've got to do something to relieve what's happening in some of these laundry rooms.
And actually, it would be nice, actually, it would be nice too if the neighbors in a building or on a floor can kind of work together. There's some buildings where the neighbors don't work well together, and then you get these issues like this one person that's like got everything in their laundry room and basically bullying the other people and moving their stuff around, putting hers where she wants it. So it would be nice, we wouldn't have these problems if the people on the floors work it out, and we're not going to be like the laundry room Gestapos. So, I mean, it would be nice if you can work it out, and then
Like the
we won't
meter
have these issues. Yeah, we don't want to be,
Like the meter maids.
yeah.
Judy?
Hi there, Judy Roberts, 17G. I guess I'm thinking if it's not broken, why fix it? If for 30-some years, if people have put golf clubs in the laundry room, and there are a few that are abusing laundry room privileges and storing other things in there, address the ones that are storing other things and not penalize everybody. I mean, there were a lot of strong opinions. I was one of them that attended all the rules as many as I could of the rules meetings. I'd hate to see this get tabled today, because I feel like we've made progress on it, and it's been discussed, and it's been, like, why beat a dead horse? You know, I mean, at this point, vote on it one way or the other. Those of us that are for it or against it will have to deal with the outcome of it. But I just ask not to fix something that's not broken, because yes, it's a golfing community. If people, the majority, because I know there was inspections, people had gone around, some of the board members went around and looked in the laundry rooms, and at that point I said, okay, statistically, how many were golf club abusers versus how many were, you know, chairs and tables and whatevers, other stuff. It wasn't all golf stuff. It wasn't the minority of it, what I was told at the time anyway, the minority of it was golf clubs. If that's not the issue, why are we spending countless hours trying to rehash something that it's really not broken? So I just asked the board to take that into consideration and not table it. Let's just get it done. And, you know, there are a lot of voices that were, you know, a lot of opinions that were voiced at all of those meetings. And that's what took that rules committee. They took all those opinions into consideration, and that's why they've proposed the wording that they're proposing now.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Could you move that, slide that down?
Anyone else?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to continue through the rules book because the rest of it is non-controversial, I hope. It's my goal. This was discussed and approved in a board meeting. No resident may use an automatic watering system in the common area under the stairs in the plantings. All watering systems under the stairs will be removed by management. Okay? We've been talking about that for a while. It just needed to be added to the rules book. And then I think this, I'll keep going, but it's funny that no one was paying any attention to parking permits. It was never in the rule book. So it's now in the rule book that explains, you know, the main vehicle, the second vehicle, a renter's vehicle, and a guest vehicle, what each one of them are, what the expectations are, and that every vehicle here should have some form of permit on it. And I walked around the other day, and I'm pleasantly surprised that I can now walk down an entire street and not give out. We were out walking, and we never gave out one ticket. It was very exciting. So this just explains, you know, if you have two vehicles, you're not supposed to park in a guest spot. If you have two vehicles and your neighbor's leaving for the season, get their written permission and then you can park there. okay? Which someone approached me the other day, so. And then the dimensions of of passenger vehicles are not to exceed 75 inches from ground to roof, not to exceed 80 inches in width or 220 inches in length. Width does not include the mirrors, and the width does include the width of the tires and any additional accessories, okay? You got fender flares, you got something on your vehicle, it includes that. And then we found something that Holly brought to my attention, that removable trailer hitches must be removed. That's been a rule for ever and ever and ever, is my understanding, but it was never written down anywhere. So I wrote it down. That's what I do. And then you will receive 2 tickets, then a tow sticker will be placed on your vehicle, okay? So you get 2 chances, get it fixed, stop parking in the guest spots, or the next thing you get is a tow ticket, and once that tow ticket goes on, we can tow you for that offense at any time. So we have people in here that play games with their cars. Okay, they park in the guest spot, then they park in another guest spot. We now pay attention closer. We write down your license plate number. We know we know what car is what. Okay, so they'll move from this building to that building, and then they'll move to this building. Once we have 2 tickets on your car, I don't care what guest spot you're parked in, you're gonna get a tow ticket, and then you're gonna get towed. And we've done it, okay?
And those that play chicken with the cars, where you're gonna park in all different places, thinking we're not gonna figure it out, we're gonna make sure that we're gonna change, well, it has been changed, but all of them are gonna have the building number first, like, for example, mine's 41.
She's talking
Building-
about the bumpers.
Yeah, the bumpers, those little those stickers that you have on the car, it's gonna say, for example, I'm in building 41E, so it's gonna be 4105. So we know if you park at building 20 in whatever spot, a guest spot, or in another spot, no, let's say you have a parking sticker, it's gonna say 4105.
Right.
So we're gonna know you really belong in 41. So if you're playing a game, we're gonna know.
Stop. And then I just keep track of changes from the last rule book. I actually updated the recycling in this book to match what Martin County has, because our old recycling information was a little off. And then we updated the parking, the laundry rooms, and the common areas, which no automatic. So that's the changes the rules committee worked on this year. So I would like to make a motion that we approve the rules book as written per the recommendation from the rules committee.
I second.
Okay, Joe,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes. I'm not going to explain, yes.
yeah. I'm gonna approve it because I'm on the rules committee and I'm supporting my committee. Sabrina?
I approve it, but I want to make a comment for Vicky.
Yes.
Vicky felt that we were giving preferential treatment to people. You know, she felt that everybody should be treated the same, similar to what's been out there, and I just felt, since she couldn't be here, I felt that I would let everybody know what her feelings were
Yeah,
on it.
Vicky didn't feel that the golfers should be given preferential treatment over anyone else.
Yeah.
And that if you have any personal, you know, like a lot of people have, if you have any personal items, then it should be
All treated the same.
all treated the same.
It's a personal item.
But Vicky wanted to make sure she was on record saying that. Because she would have been a no today.
Yes.
So Sabrina, you said
I'm
yes?
a yes.
Brenda?
Yes.
Oh, Eileen?
Yes.
So, all in favor, or not all, well, all in favor that are here, motion carries. And I thank everyone, my rules committee, everyone that showed up for meetings for the help in that. And Phyllis LaPiccolo for rewriting what I wrote, because she helped me out. Okay, that's all I have.
Okay, landscape committee? Or,
Yes.
oh, any questions on what we
Yeah.
just did? Are you all good? Any comments? Thank you. Okay. Next, landscape committee.
With the completion of the sod around Pond 3, if you've noticed, there are a number of little knockouts, and we're going to start planting those. I am requesting to spend up to $2,000 for plant replacement in those areas, and it'll be, with the approval, the plants will be purchased, and over the next few months, all those areas will be landscaped.
Perfect.
Once West puts in sprinklers.
Aren't they already there?
There's funny pipe at each one of the
Yep, I saw
planting
that.
areas, but the sprinklers aren't in. I'm not gonna put any plants
Okay.
in until the
That makes
water's there,
sense.
so
You
I don't
need
have to go
water.
back and water by hand. No,
Perfect.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to approve not spending more than $2,000 for the plant replacement for Water Basin 3 project.
I second it.
Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
Kim's a yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Brenda? Yes. Eileen?
Yes, and that sod around number 3 looks great. Thank
Yeah.
you, Joe.
It does.
Yeah.
Green
Thank
side
you.
up.
Green side up. You want to come up? You have to come up and speak up here, I'm sorry. Why don't you just wait till the end? Perfect, thank you. Okay, all in favor, motion passes. Okay, Mr. Planning Committee.
Planning Committee, please.
Okay. First, first I want to welcome 2 new members to the committee, Eileen Moriarty and Dennis Hanna. And Barry Moriarty is the new chair. And we're working on, the biggest thing we're working on is trying to come up with some kind of a realistic way of storing golf stuff that's, you know, available to everybody. So, and that's a work in progress. So the next thing we have is we have these anti-choke devices, for lack of better terminology. Darren, geez, I forgot Darren's last name.
Felici.
Darren wanted to purchase these. We're going to put one here in the kitchen and one down at the yacht club in the kitchen. And the planning committee approved it, and the board needs to approve it.
Yeah.
So I just want to make a motion that we
What are
do
those?
that.
Okay.
They're a device that if someone's choking, you insert it in their mouth to get the food out or stop their, you know,
Okay.
to
And it sucks it out.
basically suck the food out of the, you know, rather than trying
Like a
to,
vacuum cleaner.
you know, rather than, I mean, you could try the Heimlich or, you know, but anyway, I did not go on YouTube and see how to use it, so I can't give you any more information on it than that.
Will there be
Go ahead,
training
Bob.
on that?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. We would have to, if we wanted to, we would have to have a training class on it, but it's, from what I've been told, it's all on YouTube.
I'm Bob McCosey, 27D. I've been an EMT for years, not anymore. I have no idea what that is. However, when you're choking on something, you use the Heimlich remover. The Heimlich,
Right.
it works 99% of the time. This, like I say, I have no idea what it looks like. My theory is that if you put something down somebody's throat, you're liable to push it down even further. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I would be concerned with. So like I say, I have no idea what it looks like.
Maybe we ought to
I
both
think you just put it
check
in
it
the
out and
mouth.
learn.
I don't know.
And it could be good, maybe it's something we don't want. Okay, so we're going to say we have to look into it more yet?
Yeah, I would do that.
I
Okay.
highly doubt we're
Yeah, let's
gonna
not
be
approve
sticking
of
it
it.
down people's
Okay.
throats. They don't wanna- No.
That is all I have on the planning committee at this time.
So Joe,
We gotta.
We gotta approve your people.
Approve these things
Okay.
first.
So if you're gonna table, you make a motion to table.
yeah. So I'll make a motion to table the anti-choke thing.
Artichoke.
Not artichoke,
Not artichoke.
anti-choke.
And
Will you-
I'd like to talk about the.
Wait a
new ma-
second, we gotta finish what we're doing. I made a motion, someone wanna second that? Okay.
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Paul?
So that's
Kim is
tabled.
yes. Sabrina, we're tabling it.
Yes.
Brenda? Eileen?
Yes.
Okay,
I
we're
mean,
gonna
I thought
table
we should
that.
approve it, but
I would rather look at it. I'd like to look at it before
Okay.
we approve something. Kill
All right,
somebody
so
and be done.
now back to the,
New members.
Members?
the new members.
Board members cannot be a husband and wife. That is a board policy. And I think the committees that are under the board also need to have that policy. Some of our committees only have 4 or 5 people on it, and to have a husband and wife on a committee that is small, I think that is biased one way or another. I don't know. I know that Maura has had it in the past, but Maura is not under the board. And I know that when Tom and Sue did it, it was because nobody else would come forward and do anything. It was dumped on the Andrews.
I believe we did have a few candidates for this.
Yeah, so
I had 5 candidates for it, that's correct.
So
for
I-
2 positions.
So you want me to go back and have the existing people revote and
Well,
remove
I
it?
think we need to
Did-
table it, and it needs to go back to the
I-
committee.
I did ask the question before we entered into this, and the word I got is there was nothing in our bylaws preventing it.
Yep.
So we had no existing foundation to work with here.
And from everything I saw in the bylaws, it did not state that.
But I think if the board has that policy, it should,
And that
Be part
policy
of
is
it.
it's a Florida statute.
it's a Florida statute, yeah.
So, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Do we need to take
Bob
action on
Cozy,
this?
Makosi, do you know if we've ever had a husband and wife on a committee?
I believe there was never a rule or we got to have board members.
There was never,
Not for her husband and wife or relatives on any committee. Just like you say, it's a Florida state statute for board members. I don't know about member committee members, I don't know.
Okay.
We never had it before.
Okay, we've never had.
okay, what Bob has stated, because Chris is like, they can't hear us on, what Bob stated was that he knew it was good for board members, but he does not recall it ever being stated for a board committee that you can't have a husband and wife on there.
But he also said he's never remembered having a
Yes,
husband and wife
but he's
on a
never,
committee.
yeah.
Oh, no, wait a minute, no, I didn't say that.
Oh,
Come up here.
Please come up.
he's put a caveat.
That was the board committee.
Bob McCosey, 27D again. Okay, the thing I said is that, I know it's a state statute for board members. Committee members, we've been on many committees, and I believe there have been husband and wife on committees. Okay? Is it a conflict of interest? Good point, possibly. And like I say, my recommendation would be, if you get 5 people put into it, and 2 are husband and wife, 1 should step down and take somebody else. But if you can't find anybody on the board or anybody on that committee, you might take that in consideration. I don't know. But there was never a rule, regulation, but there has been, because I know my wife and I have been on committees together. And I know there's many others have been on it too.
I know some of the committees that only have like 5 members, and if you had a husband and wife, and the investment committee only has 5 members, and Holly is one of them. You're not really getting an outside opinion on a lot of issues if you have a husband and wife, I think.
Barry Moriarty, 36F. First of all, it's not against any laws for a committee to have a husband and wife, okay? The planning committee voted on who they wanted. So now what you're saying is, I don't agree with that, and you want to like put it back up for another vote?
It has to be approved by the board, that's all. That's why we're,
Right, but
that's
so
why
what
we're
you're saying
discussing
is the
it.
planning committee's vote doesn't really matter? That's what it sounds like.
Well, no, we're just discussing, I mean, it's just a discussion. I mean,
Right, but they voted on who the candidates were going to be.
Correct.
But we have our opinion too.
Okay, when it went on the TV that they were looking for members, my wife contacted Joe right away, because she was interested. I don't know how many people right away contacted him.
I remember Kathy Herman also put her name in, and Leslie
Correct.
put
And Dennis.
their name
And
in,
Dennis.
Dennis put his name in.
And a
Dennis
lot
is
of them
on
put
it.
their name in at one of the meetings here. which was
I don't
3
think
weeks
it's a
after
race that-
it was on the TV.
I don't think you have to be the first. I don't think it's a race.
But that shows the
whoever's-
interest, though. That shows the interest she really wants to be on the committee. And when it came to the vote, Dennis was there and Eileen was there. I think they were the only two people there for the vote.
But you don't have to be there to be voted on.
Right.
But the vote was made. We had the candidates, the vote was made. It's like, so what you're saying is the votes don't mean anything, okay? That's what you're saying. Because for whatever
We're
reason.
discussing, nobody's saying that it means nothing. It's a discussion.
But shouldn't you take what the planning board committee selection has been? And it's not a monetary thing. We're not voting on anything. We're presenting information to the board. It's nothing to do with
But
a vote.
everybody can attend a meeting and give their opinion. We'd just like to have a variety of people in the community on these committees to get as many people functioning in our community as we can.
Correct. And you also want to get the best people who want to really be interested in the
Correct.
committee.
And we have very good candidates in this community.
I think the worry is that you're having two people equal one vote with a married couple.
You know, it's
That-
not
that-
even really a
that's where
vote. It's
this
a
is
discussion
coming
amongst
from.
the committee for what we want to go forward with. It's not a real vote. If we disagree, then we disagree and come up with a better solution. But you make it sound like it's a vote. It's really not a vote. It's a discussion for the board.
Ultimately, the board has the final decision, really.
Right.
Beautification, always has.
Can you come up and speak, because no one can hear you?
Everybody wants to stay seated, and they can't hear you in TV land.
Carol Leininger, 37E. Beautification, the Kellers have worked together on that for a long time. I was the first woman that ever worked on beautification, but we never had an issue. And I agree with him. It does sound like you're saying, yeah, it was good that you came and you had a discussion, you were voted in, but we don't think that's right. And I know what you're saying too, because we had those kind of issues. I don't know what the answer is.
Well, I don't think you have to be at a meeting to be voted on. That was.
Okay. Susie?
I was at that meeting.
Susie, you want to?
Talk into the mic, please.
We need your unit number.
Sue Hannon, 49I. And I was at that meeting, and I did bring up about a husband and wife being on the same thing, and I didn't know how kosher that was, that I would think that maybe one might sway the other. But we were assured that it wouldn't influence either vote. And that's why I think it passed the way it did. Maybe if the other two ladies were there, there would have been a different, I don't know, but I know it was discussed and Joe handled it. That's all.
Thank you. Okay, we want to vote? You want to make a motion?
I'd like to approve the people that were elected as is.
Okay. So I'll make a motion to approve the 2 members to the planning committee as voted by the planning committee. Joe?
I second it.
And
you make-
I made a motion, you seconded.
I second it, and my vote yes.
Paul?
No.
I'm a yes.
I'm still thinking.
Okay, Brenda?
Yes.
Eileen?
No.
We're going to be hung here. Sabrina, yes or no?
I don't like it, but I'm gonna vote yes.
Okay, so we have 4 in favor, 2 not, so motion carries.
I think we need a resolution, so we, from here on in, try
Oh, I
to
can do
avoid
that.
that situation. Because we didn't, the only reason because I didn't really like it when I went back. I left, I was at the meeting, I walked away because something came up, I had a phone call, and when I got back, I didn't expect it to be like that, but And not that I don't think she's gonna be good, but I do think for voting purposes and stuff, unless there's a situation where we have, if there's a situation where we don't have other people, you know, I think it's better not to have related, like a married couple in the same house, because you don't know the other, it's an appearance of things. You don't know if maybe they don't influence each other, but it looks like to everybody else that there could be an influence there.
We need a resolution
Yep.
stating that, so
We
it gets it
actu-
out of the gray area.
We actually have an official committee resolution. It does not state that, but I'll have that ready for the November meeting, December meeting, something like that. So, I will add that.
You don't live in my house.
Okay, want to keep moving?
All right, anybody have anything else to say on this?
Okay.
All right. New business now. Okay, we have a, I would like a, wait a minute, yep. Okay, so we purchased 10 new doors, and we are working on, we're in the process of getting this company vetted to put in some doors that need to be replaced. So we would like a vote for the purchase of these 10 doors from Manning Building Supply. The cost of the doors is $4,259.30. Do I have?
That includes
And
putting-
also includes $300 for, which would be on the resident, which is to remove the screen doors and put the screen door back in, because we don't pay for that part. That part is on you. Or no, sorry. That, this is just the doors.
The doors and putting them up.
No.
No,
Two
no,
different
this is,
issues.
that's
That's
why
just
you
to
started-
buy the doors.
Oh.
You
We
started
have-
confusing me.
Because the doors come
Started-
in a frame.
Yeah.
Pre-owned.
This is just
We
the
did
door,
unanimous consent
this is
for
the
that.
purchase of the doors invoice.
Oh, and the next
So-
one is the door.
Yeah,
We're-
yeah, you started screwing me up.
Sabrina?
Okay, you got me all confused.
We did unanimous consent for the purchase of the doors, so we just need to ratify that
Yes.
unanimous.
No, we decided not to, because Vicky's
Oh, Vicky,
not
okay,
here.
okay.
Since Vicky's not here and she didn't ratify, or do
Okay,
do it
okay.
on, we can't ratify. So,
Okay.
we need a board vote to approve the purchase, the invoice to purchase
The doors.
the doors for, 10 doors for $4,259.30. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
So moved. Seconded. Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
I'm a yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
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 Brenda and Eileen? All in favor, motion carries.
And I do want to say, these expenses are coming out of the reserves. So
Yes,
the
this
money
comes
is
out of the
there.
building reserve fund. Okay,
Okay,
so.
then this is the installation.
All right, so now this is what I started getting confused on and I started talking about. So now we have a company, Mega Construction, and they gave us a bid for each door. It would cost $1799.99, $1,800. $300 of that would be a charge to the resident if you have a screen door or a storm door in between, like the door and your unit. That would be your charge. If he has to remove it to install the door, then that $300 would be on you to pay. So I would like a motion to approve this company, this per door, and this too would also come out of the building reserve, to approve this cost of $1,800, I'm gonna say, to replace the old termite-eaten doors with the new doors.
Okay. So I'll make a motion to approve approximately $1,800 for front door installation by Mega Construction.
Second.
Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
Kim? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Brenda? Eileen?
Yes.
All in favor, motion carries.
Okay, next, any questions?
I just want to say that $300 was always, might have been $250. I had my door done a few years ago, so.
But everything's
Always.
escalated.
I don't mean the price, I mean, there was always that if you had a storm door, you paid for the
Yep.
takeout.
It was.
It's not new. Thanks.
Please come.
I had a quick question. Is there a list of who gets the doors?
Yes, but we don't have it on us here, but you need to, so people hear you and stuff and know.
Holly will know. They've been waiting a long time.
Trip Causey 11D, is there a list who will get the doors?
Yes, we have a list. We're under 20 doors.
Thank you.
Mary Baltus, Building 15. I just want to note that cost includes permits. Permits are-
Yes, it includes everything.
Except for your storm doors.
Yeah.
The 300 is if he needs to remove it, and if you don't have one, obviously that cost isn't going to be in there, but that has everything in it.
And all right, so if you choose not to use this contractor to remove your storm door, you do not have to. You can have a private contractor, but it's gonna have to be, it needs to be removed at the time that they're gonna install your door. And you need to really kind of let us know who's gonna be doing the work there. But if you have a family member or, a contractor on the side that can do this cheaper for $300, you do not have to go through this contractor for that. But you need to let us know.
What about if you're replacing the door at the time, the storm door?
Well, then again, that's
I don't think they
your
can
expense, so
replace the
whatever you
door.
want to do.
I don't mean this. I'm saying
Replace the
if you
storm
went to,
door.
Lowe's, if you went to Lowe's or somewhere, at that time, you want to replace your storm door. You can work with them.
I would
around
think
this-
so.
Yes.
I would think so. I don't think it would matter what door they're putting up at that
Okay.
point, but, they would still charge you the $300 if you go through this company to remove the door, and if you
put
get a
back.
new one, they would put the new one
Put the new
up.
one back, okay.
I think I had, when I was speaking to him, I believe I told him if there's things that residents want you to do in addition, he can bargain with you personally about what he's gonna do or what he can't do and what he wants to charge you. But, I mean, I don't know. It would get kind of crazy if he's gonna be working with Lowe's and doing, I mean,
No, you don't have to. Those would come in after.
yeah, Lowe's can come in after, but I don't think that's his concern.
Strictly have to just-
Yep.
We just need the storm door down in order to put up your door, so
Yeah.
however it works, because that's
Yeah,
an
because
accident.
he'll deal with it, but he's gonna charge 300.
Okay.
So did we vote on this yet? We voted.
Yeah, we
on-
voted.
We voted, okay, all right. All right, so now, we're moving on to the next item. Board vote to approve, $3,629.
13,000.
13,000.
What did I say, 3,000?
3,000.
Okay, I
That'd be
wish.
a hell of a deal.
Okay, so we need to replace the AC, and we got a bunch of bids, and this was the best bid. To replace the AC unit in the clubhouse, I believe it's Rudd, for $13,629. Do I have a motion to?
Wasn't J&M?
I'll make a motion to approve the $13,629 to replace the AC unit in the clubhouse.
I second it. No,
Okay,
we both do.
everybody did. Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
Kim is a yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Yes.
Brenda? Eileen? All in favor, motion passes.
Everybody good?
Seems nice and cold in here, though.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Now, there's gas regulators we've been working on. We had replaced a bunch of them last year. We need to keep replacing them. This also comes out of reserves. It comes out of the building fund. So we would like, I would like a motion to approve replacing the 19 gas regulators from Florida Gas Professionals for $5,831.
So I'll make a motion to approve $5,831 to replace the 19 gas regulators from Florida Gas Professionals.
I second it.
Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
Kim's a yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Yes.
Brenda? Eileen? All in favor, motion carries.
Okay, moving on, the board, here's another AC, another air conditioner, this time for the yacht club. We got a bid of $9,998.97, basically $10,000 to replace the AC unit at the yacht club, probably Rudd also, right?
Yep.
Okay,
I believe
so
so.
I need a motion to approve this.
So moved?
So moved. I'll second. Paul, Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
Kim's a yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Brenda?
Yes.
Eileen? Yes. All in favor, motion carries.
Any questions? Okay.
You know, one of these days, we're not gonna have to replace anything anymore.
Okay, so the. Yeah, that's what I said, right.
Okay. I just wanted to know who wrote it.
Okay, so now, now I'm gonna explain a little bit about, this is again for out of reserves. Now we're talking about golf course equipment. So out of reserves, there's a line, and it used to be my line when I used to chair the finance committee, also. And there was, the golf line is normally funded, it used to be funded at $30,000, but we knew that there were gonna be a whole bunch of, because for years, Sid has been telling me about things that need to be replaced. So year after year, we kept overfunding the account. The golf course equipment line is up to $93,000, which normally is supposed to be at $33,000. So now he needed approval. There's some equipment that he really, really needs. And it's $35,000 at, right now, there's $35,149.40 that he needs to purchase a 2020, and all this equipment is used 2020 Toro Pro Pass 200 and a 2020 Toro Workman HD. Obviously, this is equipment for the golf course. I need a motion to approve this.
I'll make a motion to approve the $35,149.40 to purchase the 2020 Toro Pro Pass 200 and the 2020 Toro Workman HD for the golf course.
I'll second. I do have a question, though. Do we have something we're gonna sell?
Yeah.
Oh, we do? We know that for a fact?
Are they trading in or are they selling?
Are they trading in the current equipment that we have, or do we need to sell it?
I think you do sell it, there's no trade-in on this.
Okay.
I think the stuff is so old and not,
No, well,
we can sell
no,
it.
there is when I sold the last stuff, we thought the same thing, and we ended up getting
No,
over
you
$2,000.
can sell it, we can sell it.
Yeah, it's
But I
sellable.
don't believe he's trading, he's doing a trade.
Okay, we just need to
Okay.
sell it. Okay. Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
I'm a yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Brenda?
Yes.
Eileen? Yes. All in favor, motion carries.
Okay, I'm also gonna talk about, because it hasn't come up yet, but the truck that we have, that they have, is on its last leg. And that was another thing that we were saving for in that line, because now this brings that line down like to 60,000. It's still been overbuilt. And he's still gonna be over the 30,000 that is the board objective for the line. He needs to get another truck, and I think he's been shopping around. He's a very good shopper. And the price of the truck, it would be another used truck. I think he's coming up with a price of somewhere around 20,000. And I don't know if he would trade in the truck, but we would definitely try to sell this truck that we have now. But I'm just letting you know that this isn't something that's in the works. And that, again, the money is in the reserves. It's been built up to pay for this, and it's in the golf course line.
And a trailer.
And it has a trailer that goes with it too. With the 20,000, it's all included in the 20,000.
Okay.
What?
And actually, that may come out of the 25,000
It'll either come out of, yes, items over 25,000, which is one of the actual reserves, or it'll come out of the restricted line, which is the golf course line.
And in the budget, every month, we put in $46,333 goes into our reserves. That's how we build up our reserves every month, every year.
And
So I know
maintenance
it sounds
and
like we're spending a lot of money right here, which we are, but we are putting money in, so we have a cushion.
And these are all things that I knew they were coming up. Some of this equipment I knew about years ago, and we've been building the account up slowly.
And that is what the Finance Committee meets and talks about. If anybody wonders, what are they doing? That's what they're talking about is, how long is our equipment going to last? How much money are we going to need to replace those items?
Last one?
Okay, did we vote on that? Did we pass it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so now, a board vote to approve the 2026-2027 activities calendar presented by Maura. Can I have a motion to approve?
Well, we don't need to approve it.
I didn't think we did.
It just,
We're just presenting it.
we're just presenting it. It's not a board vote. Brenda approves it. We do not vote on it. So, nope, you're fine.
Where is the Mora calendar available?
She's coming.
But is it, will it be posted, or you're going to?
It's in the NYCC website.
Okay.
And it's a printable calendar. You can print it monthly. I just finished it 2 days ago.
Okay.
So go into the website. The whole entire main calendar is in there. There might be some changes here and there, and I'll try to keep up as much as I can. But right now, it's updated from May all the way through May of next year.
I got a question for you. Oh, yeah. This girl's doing a great job on the calendar. But Nelsa, stay up there for a second. The hard copy that you have by months, can we make PDFs of that and put it under Mora on the website?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Can you do that?
Well, the office has one. I just brought it yesterday.
Okay.
So I know Holly, Danny, Diane all have a copy. Actually, Brenda as well.
Okay.
So there's a few already. If
Can
you
you
want
make
an extra one, I'll
Can you
get
make
one.
PDFs of each of your pages and drop them under Mora?
Yes, with your help.
Okay. It's the way we roll.
Okay, now on to old business. So, Mora, or a house committee, has been working across the street at the yacht club, and they have managed, we have already approved, it was $8,000 out of furniture and fixtures to go towards the flooring reno that they were gonna do. And in addition, all the committees together have pooled their money. I believe it's like, is it 23,000 that they?
Yeah, something like that.
It was like 23 to 20, mid-20s they collected from all their different Mora committees, and they were donating that towards this project that they're doing, renovating and updating the flooring at the yacht club. And we just, I think we need a motion to approve
Yes.
them going forward with this.
So I'll make a motion to approve the $8,000 transfer from,
No, it's already been approved.
That's been approved.
No, just
Oh, that's right.
continuing.
It still needs to-
Oh, going approval to commence with the project.
Okay.
then we need then I'll make a motion to commence with the project.
Second it.
Joe?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
Kim? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Brenda and Eileen?
Yes.
We
Perfect.
expect
All
that in
favor?
about 3 weeks.
Motion carries.
Sorry.
It looks great.
And by the way, I would like to personally thank
Yes.
Nelsa, Manny, Joe, Steve, my husband. I was over there helping. But everybody has just pulled together to make this yacht club stunning. You are going to die when you see the inside of what this place has become. No, you're not gonna die, Pat.
Then I'm not gonna go.
I guess I shouldn't say that in here. You will be amazed.
I want to, on behalf of Maura and all our committees, to especially thank everyone that
Yes.
has volunteered to make this happen. This wasn't just us. Every single committee has stepped up. They knew they wanted to have that floor in a very bad way. And we've raised enough money, but it was your generosity that made this happen, and we want to thank you.
Yep. No, have her do it now. Have her do it now.
Okay.
So we don't get
Eileen's gonna speak on something.
on something. We don't know what.
This is under old business.
Okay,
I just want to remind everybody that the special assessment is coming due on May 15th. The first payment, if you're going to pay it in 3 payments, first payment is due May 15th. Huh? Yeah, I know. If you're going to pay it in 3 payments, May 15th, July 15th, and September 15th, do we need to go over the amounts? No, okay. The total assessment was $924,607. We will be looking for that money because the work is being done. So please put it on your calendar. Okay, Dennis?
Do not give us 3 checks.
Do not-
They will get cashed.
they will get cashed all at once.
They will all get cashed at once.
Do not bring your money up here because do not take it in the office. The instructions.
We will take it in the
Ha-
office.
She doesn't want it in the office.
Eileen, could you put the address back on the website again, or our email, Holly?
Yes.
You put it on a long time
Holly-
ago, but it's still, I lost it.
Holly, are you taking checks here? Holly?
No.
If we take a check here, it gets mailed to Tampa, so whether you do it yourself.
And Tampa's a bank. Tampa is like a lockbox type thing. So if you're going to mail more than one check, they're all going to get cashed at once. And if you bring your checks over here, you're wasting a lot of time unless you do it ahead of time, because it's going to come here and then they're going to mail it to Tampa. So you think you paid your money right away. It's not getting paid right away, because by the time it gets down to Tampa and gets cashed, or just send it yourself, or go pay online.
Pay it online.
With ClickPay is probably the best thing to do.
Excuse me. I have a question, because this time is something different since you did installments. It's already showing a third in the computer for 600 or whatever.
You can
But if you
change
don't
it.
want to do, that's my question, do they have to physically go in there and change it? Because last time it was automatic to take out the whole amount.
Because we had one amount.
Exactly.
I think this time you gotta go in and you gotta click
You have to change it.
to edit. You gotta go, there's a
Yeah.
button. I gotta go and go through the whole step.
And what they just updated it so that previously it said the monthly, the 3 installment, they changed
then you
it to the
change it.
entire amount.
Okay.
And ClickPay, of course, did an update in the last 3 days, so it went back to saying that it's for the,
The total amount.
no, it's saying that it's for the bulkhead 3, it renamed itself again. So if we could get that
We gotta
fixed.
fix it.
And it also says it's due May 1st.
So you go in there and edit.
Yeah.
I'll get you the mic in a minute. So you have to go in there and edit. They're not going to automatically take out either the whole or the
No,
third.
you have to
by
add
the
the amount.
15th of May.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you need to hit edit. Like, let's say, if the amount's different than what you actually wanna pay, you're gonna have to edit it and then put the amount.
Yep.
Because I think it's putting in the 3 payments.
No, not, they changed it.
They
And
cha-
I
okay.
want to, and I do want to say what the amounts are, because somebody that was in an in-unit told me that when they pulled up their account, it had the wrong amount. Yeah, it had the, didn't have the in-unit. So the in-units, A, E, F, and J is $1,994 for the whole amount, $665 per payment. B, D, G, and I are $1,766. 3 payments of $589. And C and H are $1,544, $515 per payment. Okay? So if it comes up wrong, please look at your emails where we've sent it out. Maybe we can send it out again. That is the amount you're responsible for, okay? Depending upon your unit. If you have questions, call the office, call one of us. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Eileen. Okay, now open it to owners. Okay, open it to owners.
Okay, owner comments?
Get up
I want to take my hat off so they knew who I was.
here. Yeah. Yeah.
So I can see your hair.
Where's my sunglasses?
Oh my God, he's got an agenda.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Oh, boy.
First of all, I've been on the Rules and Regulation Committees for a few years and so forth, and I'll tell you, these guys do an excellent job. Like Kim and those guys said, if you have a problem or a question, go to the meeting. They take it in consideration. They can't think of everything because everybody's got a variable or something else. If somebody came up a good point over here on something, they came up a good point they're opposite. So go to those meetings, and it's very, very important. They do take everything into consideration. And Kim, I think you do an excellent job on this thing here. It's very good, plus your committee members. The other thing is that when you're up, and unfortunately, we had some mishaps, and I just got down here, I'll be here for a month. Usually you're here for 6 months every year. This is the first year for personal reasons. But I just want to thank them. When you're up north and you see the things on the Zoom, I watch every meeting. It's very good. And it's very, very important. You might think it's not necessary, but it's very important you come to the podium. Then you can not only see the person, but you can actually hear what they're saying. Because you can't hear everything going around. And I think Chris Davis, I'd like to thank him personally for doing that. I don't know who else helps him on that. He does an excellent job. I had one other thing, and also, and I like to use names out, but I don't know, I'm about to just say this anyway. Whoever takes the pictures, I think Gene Sawicki and a few others take some pictures there, and it's very informative for us guys up north. You know, and I work from Connecticut, and we get all the information, I watch all the things, and we're just like you're being seen here. It's very good. So that's the other thing. And I think the board, like I say, I've been on a board before, and I tell you, they don't need any aggravation. I got enough things to worry about, and they do. I think they do. They're very transparent, and I think they do. They're very diversified. Everybody doesn't know everything, but they're all diversified, and I think they work together very well. Thank you, guys.
I know, I'm going
Thanks,
to
Bob.
yell at me again.
Any more comments? Come on up, Marie.
Okay, hi, it's Mary Baltus, 15I? Yeah, okay. I have to think about this.
I don't know where you live, Mary.
I'm curious, how many of you board members are full-time and golfers? Full-time and golfers?
I'm a golfer, not full-time.
I'm with her. I'm a golfer, but not full-time.
The golf courses are immaculate, and I'm not a golfer, unfortunately.
Can you talk?
The golf courses are immaculate, and I'm not a golfer, but I have a beautiful view. I don't even know what the tee is, but I could tell you that the landscaping in the front of our building is
Yes.
really not, it's terrible. Larry has a gorgeous yard across the street from me and up one, and we really need some sod or some plugs or some seed. I'm willing to put in the sweat equity. I've watched the landscaping people blow. I know we've had a terrible cold front and drought, and there's a lot of leaves, but they all get pushed down to our end, and the sand I could shovel. And I'm concerned because she couldn't be here today, but the neighbor below me, she's handicapped, and all those leaves go right in her corner. When they get wet, it's not going to be, it could be a liability if she gets hurt, you know? So the neighbor brought the hose from over here to over the other side so I could at least hose everything off, but we really need, I don't know how to go about it. I did put in a work order So that's the first thing that I was told to do.
Yep.
And I'm a swimmer. I'm ready to clean the lawn chairs. They got mold all on the back of them, the ones that are in the back. So I asked maintenance for a rake and a blower. They said a rake, possibly. Blowers don't leave the property. So I don't know. I left all that when I sold my house. I should have known better, but I knew I had no storage. And I don't use golf clubs, so I don't know what to
They're
do.
looking for people for landscape committee.
I just took a picture of that, so I will be there, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
That's Paul.
And on
That's
this,
his wheelhouse.
thanks, Paul. And on the new draft that you're doing, can we just get the red lines instead of reprinting the whole book, and then just
Yeah,
put the regular
well,
book online, so
yep.
save some money?
So what I was going to do was I was going to take everything we approved today, have it put on a couple of pieces of paper, because it doesn't fit on one, I'm sorry, and have it posted in the laundry rooms. Would that work?
The changes?
Yeah, the
Yes,
changes,
sure.
just the red changes.
Yeah. Thank
And
you.
then we'll put the book online, and then we'll get the book to all our new residents.
And
But
do-
you can always stop in the office and you can get a book.
Okay.
Okay?
And what about a building rep? Is there somebody here that's the building rep? Okay.
Speak to Nancy.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
come talk to you because I need a building rep in your building.
Oh,
There you go.
I know how that works. Okay,
No good deed goes unpunished.
thank you.
Did we welcome you? No, you just raised your hand, right?
Anybody else?
Anyone else? Any more comments?
We are done till the end of the year.
Come on up.
Thought we were getting away.
Yeah, you
I could have made my hair cut.
I told you. You could still do it.
I do have a concern, I'm sorry, Trip Calls 11D again. I have a concern with the locks on the front door. I know it's, from time to time, people struggle getting in and out. I've watched some of our residents not be able to get out the door, and people have to go help them to push the lock on from the inside just to leave the facility. It's a fire hazard. I mean, it is a fire hazard. If there were an emergency in the kitchen, you've got to go that way. And if you can't push that bar and go out, then that's a safety issue. So I just wanted to make the board aware of that. Something I'd noticed physically happening and several people having to be let
Holly,
out.
do we know that's
Thank
malfunction?
you.
We just got it fixed.
But out
getting it.
out is more important, because if
Yeah.
if you have a safety thing, you've got to clear the building, and they can't
There's a
lock it.
little thing that you touch on that's when people
You're-
push the door in,
Yeah.
it
Yeah, I understand.
That's why we got the
I
sign
understand
not
all
to do
that. This is the 21st century.
Right.
There's got to be a door company that can fix the
Yeah.
ingress and egress along our security systems and with our keys.
Yes.
There's probably going to be an expense, but there was a couple of ladies that, A, didn't know how to push the little lock, and B, when they did, they got their finger kind of caught, because it will hurt you if you don't do it. So that is a safety issue that we should have the way to solve that, so.
Holly, can we have the new door people maybe look at that door and see if we can get a better plan for it? I mean, maybe we need to replace the whole
It
system.
sounds like it's malfunction.
It is.
It-
And it just
And I
happened
saw it
a
on the
lot.
cameras a couple weeks ago. 2 people tried to go out of that door and they ended up going out another door.
I let people in during the daytime.
Yeah.
Now, somebody stuck a push pin in the front door one day. I came here and the door wasn't locking at all. So that's something that you can't do. Yeah.
Right.
That's not a fix.
On a weekend.
So I think it happened on a Friday, or we saw it on surveillance. It happened on a Friday, right after work. Somebody decided they were going to stick a push pin in there. And then Saturday, I came and I'm like, how come this door's not shutting all the way? And then I saw the little push pin in there and took it out. So overnight, one whole night, and who knows, could have been the whole weekend, if I didn't catch it, it would have been staying open, so we
Yeah.
can't do that.
Judy?
Hi, Judy Roberts, 17G. I know Holly wasn't able to hold our monthly managers meetings, and I was going to bring this up, but this might be at a better place anyway, because some people out there that don't come to the meetings might hear it. You know, we all contribute in our HOA to pay for electric and so forth. There's been so many times, my husband and I walk late at night, we walk early in the morning, stop through the clubhouse to do whatever, and so often there's lights that are left on, AC units are left on in the fitness room. It just seems like, you know, if you turn it on, turn it off. You know, it's costing all of us a little bit more each month to pay for all these utilities that are left on unnecessarily. So I just want to put a little reminder out there. You know, you use it, turn it off when you're done. Thank you.
And why do we push for recycling? Because we don't pay for the recycling. We pay for the garbage to be towed out of here, but if you put it in recycling, we don't have to pay for that. Now, that doesn't give you permission to put anything in recycling, but and the other place you can save money is water. You know, control your water use, try not to overuse the hot water. But those are about the only two areas, you know, other than, like Judy said, turn off the lights when you're not in the building. So, thank you.
Okay, come on up.
When are you going back to Connecticut?
We still know it's you.
Gotta make
It
up for lost
it's not,
time.
it's not a
Bob
disguise.
Capozzi,
It's not a
27D. The gentleman
disguise.
back there, you said that the door, what's his name? That's a very good point, because that's against every rule, fire violation there is. I've never known that door not opened correctly. Actually, you have to, I don't know what the pounds per whatever it is, but you should be able to push, if there's an emergency right now, people are gonna go over there, try to push that door open. I thought it goes off very easily. I don't know, I haven't been here in a while. So, it's a very good point, because that's a very, very hazard there, because that's how people get trapped and so forth. I would strongly put that on a top priority, to get that door fixed. It's a very good point.
Thank you. Okay.
June Bayman, 44. Bob, I agree. I've been here 28 years, and we have never had trouble with that door until the last 6 months. So I don't know what's going on, but it's worked for 28 years up until just recently.
It's getting old, like a
Getting
lot of
old,
stuff
everything
here.
gets old.
Needs to be
Deteriorates.
maintained.
So we'll look into the door. All right, now, and all you guys, as the buildings get done, when you're upstairs, they get all like waterproofed and everything, all the buildings that are getting the, yeah, all the ones that are getting waterproofed, all the buildings where the concrete is done, do not use your cane bolt things that go down. You gotta use the regular stopper things or something that's soft, that's not gonna go through the waterproofing. And even downstairs, we don't want any more people using those things that go down into the holes, the cane
The
bolts.
barn rods or down
Yeah,
rods.
because those cause water to go under the concrete. They cause all kinds of damage, where you have sidewalks that are kind of wonky, or catwalks that are wonky downstairs. A lot of it is because of that. So high tech, yeah.
And we're painting it, too.
Yes,
Got a
because
brand
we're
new paint
painting.
on,
Yeah, so we don't want to start ruining things as soon as we do them. Just something to be mindful of. So.
filling them in downstairs? Because I think our building still has holes.
They still have the holes. They were supposed to fill them in. Downstairs, they were supposed to have been filled in. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Judy's was
It's
done.
good, yeah.
And don't,
Well, for the doors.
oh, stoppers.
The one I have has a point, so I'm sure when the building's done, that's not a good one.
No, that's what I'm saying, you can't use.
No, but at one time, whoops. Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
At one time, someone had looked at Lowe's, I don't know if it's you, Joe, or Paul, that had looked to see about the ones that have kind of a rubber.
Yes. It's
So-
like a kickstand.
A kickstand, as well as a mat. And I thought you were going to get the information and pass it on to us so that we could purchase it wherever they have them. Yeah, just send it via your
The
email.
mats are, so they're saying the mats, we don't really have to use those kind of mats. You gotta kind of be, if you're proactive and you take care and you make
Yeah.
sure, the water, you get rid of the water, you don't really need a mat like that, but I guess if you don't take care of, if you leave things sitting there, then, yeah, it's not gonna matter.
No, but send it out via email as a suggestion, yeah. Mhm.
There's a sheet up in the information center up there. It's a purple piece of paper.
Is one up there?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, we
okay.
got that with all the stuff that you can, okay.
Eileen put it together.
Last summer. But just to remind everybody, do not walk on those wet catwalks, please.
Even when it's dry, it's not dry. I was stuck.
You're right.
No, it was.
That was,
I literally was stuck. And I went 35 minutes after the time they told me. And when I went to open the door, I couldn't move. And my you know the cartoons? That was me. And I tumbled over. And I had to take my sandals off to be able to get in. My husband was trying to help me. His sneakers got stuck. So he took those off, and then his socks got stuck. And this was 35 minutes after the time we were supposed to go
I think you
in.
got stuck in a spot. I think most of it dries, and then there's certain spots that
No, it-
haven't cured all the way, and that's what ended up happening. And that one, when we were looking, when I met you,
On
and then
Friday.
after I went walking with her, an hour later, maybe around 7-ish, and I went, and you know how we were going like that, and it was tacky?
Right.
When we did it, it wasn't tacky
Right.
anymore.
It had
So
hardened.
I
Right.
think, I don't know what it is, if it's sunlight, a lot of
Just,
breeze,
yeah,
what they need.
taking
Sometimes
longer
it's
than what
curing
they think.
long, but they're not holding it against you unless you walk there before their stated time.
well, also, the first coat that goes on is a bond coat.
Yeah.
It stays tacky. It
Yes.
never gets hard. It's a gray colored coat, and it stays sticky all the time. It's going to bond the final coat or the second coat. And unfortunately, on Friday, the second coat took a lot more time to cure than the contractor said, and we were, at 5:15, we were still, could put
I'm
your,
thinking
you
he
can still get
started,
it on
he
your
must have
finger.
started a little later.
No, he was
No?
done by 11.
Okay.
It was,
Yeah.
but this is my concern. I'm pretty fit, and I got stuck. If you get a person that has neuropathy or weakness in their lower extremity, they will not be able to get up from that. So I think you need to make aware that even though they're in, after that time frame around there, it still can be pretty bad for someone that cannot be able to
So for
move.
people, then maybe the only other thing to do is say you gotta stay out somewhere overnight.
Stay out or in.
Maybe, but I think they need to be aware of it. Now that it happened to me, I would have never thought. I thought sticky, I was just gonna go, but I was stuck. I couldn't even, the neighbors next door's sandals all broke. They had to rip them off the thing. It was bad. And it was about 5, I went up at 5:10 and they went up right before.
That's the
Yeah,
first building
5:15,
we've
yeah.
heard about that kind of stuff happening with,
Yeah.
too.
Well, you need to talk to Manny because what he explained to me yesterday was that they've changed the product.
Oh, okay, all right.
They changed the product on your building?
No, before they did my building.
Yeah, that's what I mean, on your building.
Okay, that's why it's a little different.
Because we haven't had that problem yet.
I told them that, but I said, I'm proof that you need to
Yeah.
either extend the time or let them know
Yeah.
that you're using something different.
Yeah.
I think extend the
Extend the
time.
Extend the
We'll
time.
have to talk to
I
them.
mean, we
yeah.
ask people to move out when their building's being tinted. We may have to ask them to move out the day they are waterproofed.
Yeah.
At least the ones that can't be able to read. You saw.
Yeah.
Or stay in.
Yeah.
Do that.
Get all your food and water and get your TV all set so you can
Hurricane
binge
supplies.
watch. do a lot of binge watching and.
Yes, just
you know,
make it,
get
just
your, invite a
awareness.
couple friends
You
and have a
to for
sleepover.
awareness.
Yeah, good point.
I don't know. So, yeah, find something you want to binge watch. Yeah, for 3 days. You're kind of stuck there. Okay, anybody else, any other comments? All right, so we're going to adjourn this meeting. This is it for the season. We'll be having a summer meeting. We haven't scheduled the date yet. You'll know in the appropriate amount of time when it's going to be scheduled, usually. Yeah, we got to figure out our all availability, so.
All right, then
All
safe
right.
travels for all of
Thank
you that are going back.
Thank you.